Hey guys, welcome to Learn with Arindam. Guys, today we are going to discuss about how to think in English. Actually, it is a very well-known topic towards everyone because আমরা যখন স্পোকেন ইংলিশ শেখার চেষ্টা করি তখন দুটো কনসেপ্ট আমাদের মধ্যে সাধারণত এসে থাকে। এক, what should we follow, the translating version of English or to think in English? Rather সবাই কিন্তু আমাদেরকে এই টিপসটা দিয়ে থাকে যে thinking in English is very much useful and important, and it is more important than translating English because translating English generally আমাদেরকে অনেক slow down করে দেয়। কিন্তু what is the true procedure of thinking in English? How will we think in English? How to develop the skill? Look, it's an art, and today we are going to discuss about this particular topic with 8 wonderful tips, and these are not ordinary tips. These are actually proven. If you follow these 8 tips, it is certain that you will develop your skills of communication, you will develop your spoken English quality, and it's very easy to learn. Okay, so today we will discuss all of these topics one by one, and we'll have an extensive idea about the particular topics with examples. Okay, let's get started. Look, the first tips that we have is the name of the objects. So what is the name of the object? Let me give you some examples. Look, whenever you are sitting in a room, okay, and if you just turn your head from right to left, just like that, so we will have a comprehensive idea about the room, that there are some of the things that are just placed here and there. It looks messy, it looks clean, there are some tables, chairs, doors, windows, and whatever articles you are watching, just try to know the names of the articles. It is the first fundamental basic thing that you should need to know the name of the articles. If it doesn't mean that if you are learning about Spanish, French or any other foreign languages, it is the most important thing that you should follow. Try to know the name of the objects. Okay, so if you have the idea about all of the name of the objects, that's like utensils, it's a pot, it's a whiteboard, it's a marker, and I have a cap on my head, and I'm wearing a t-shirt or sweaters, whatever you can say. Okay, it's a camera, it's my mic. So all of the articles, you should have an idea about the particular objects. Isn't it very easy? So it is the first thing that you should keep in mind, that name of the objects. And the second that we come in point, use the simple sentences with the objects. You have gathered the idea, you have gathered the names of the objects, and then we should transform those objects with a simple sentences. That's like যদি আমরা এরকম ভাবে বলতে পারি যে এটা একটা পেন or এটা একটা মার্কার, আমি মার্কারটা দিয়ে লিখছি। Okay, just try to transform it in English. It's a marker and I'm writing with the marker. Okay, it's a whiteboard. I have bought the board from the market. It cost 500 rupees. Okay, then I have a cap on my head. Its color is red, and there are 4 lights in my room. The room is very beautiful, it's clean. So whatever object আমরা দেখছি সেই অবজেক্টটা দিয়ে একটা সেন্টেন্স ক্রিয়েট করার চেষ্টা করি, সিম্পল সেন্টেন্স, নট কমপ্লেক্স সেন্টেন্স, সিম্পল সেন্টেন্স। এবং সেটা জেনারেলি চাইলে আমরা কিন্তু সেটা যে কোনো টেন্সের উপরে বেস করে করতে পারি, বাট আমি রাদার সাজেস্ট করব যতটা প্রেজেন্টের উপর করা যায়, বিকজ ইট ডাজন্ট মেক ইউ অ্যাংশিয়াস অর মেক ইউ ফিল ভেরি নার্ভাস অ্যাবাউট দ্য পার্টিকুলার টেন্সেস অর দ্য গ্রামাটিক্যাল স্কিলস। সো এখানে কিন্তু গ্রামারের থেকেও এই পার্টগুলো ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট হয়ে পড়ে, যে কত সহজে আমরা কিন্তু থিঙ্ক করতে পারি ইন আওয়ার ব্রেইন, যে ইংরেজিতে কিভাবে ভাবা যায়। ওকে, সো সিম্পল সেন্টেন্সেস এইভাবে আমাদেরকে ক্রিয়েট করতে হবে। ওকে, সো সেটা যে কোনো অবজেক্ট নিয়ে হতে পারে। দেয়ার ইজ আ চেয়ার on the table, okay, or my cat is sitting under the table, or the dog is barking, whatever. Okay, look, the next third one that I have is collect new vocabs. Yes, it is an important task. It is very important task, my friend. Actually, we all have some specific amounts of vocab in our brain, and it is true. Some of the person may have a great amount of word stocks, and some of us may have a less amount. So what we should do to collect the new vocabs, and what is the richest source of the vocabs that you should find out from the newspapers, journals, magazines, or storybooks. Find your point of interest and just read. While reading, you should know one important thing, that one of the words is unknown to you. What you should do, just write down the word in your notebook, okay, and after that make some search in Google or in Wikipedia about the word. And I would rather suggest you, please don't try to translate the word. That's like my mother tongue is Bengali and you are translating in your mother tongue, in English to Hindi, English to Bengali. Don't do this. While you are learning how to think in English, you will have only one idea in your brain, that I means I and we means we. Okay, I কে আমরা কখনো ট্রান্সলেট করে আমি বা আমরা, উই মানে আমরা এইভাবে কখনো ট্রিট করব না এগুলোকে। আমরা জেনারেলি আই বলতে আইকে, উই বলতে উই, এই হিসেবেই একটা ফিলিংস, একটা জেনারেল কনসেপ্ট আমাদেরকে তৈরি করতে হবে, তবেই কিন্তু এই হাউ টু থিঙ্ক ইন ইংলিশ এই প্রসিডিওরটা কমপ্লিট হবে। ওকে, সো আমরা থার্ডে যে কালেক্ট নিউ ভোক্যাবস এই যে সিরিজটা দেখেছি, এই সিরিজে আমাদেরকে যে কোনো নিউজ পেপারস হোক, স্টোরি বুকস হোক, যেটা আমাদের ভালো লাগবে আমরা সেখান থেকে নিউ ওয়ার্ডসগুলোকে হাইলাইট করব বা নিউ ওয়ার্ডসগুলোকে কালেক্ট করে সেগুলো দিয়ে সেন্টেন্স ক্রিয়েট করার চেষ্টা করব, এবং আমাদের ডে টু ডে যে লাইফ আছে সেখানে কিন্তু সেগুলো ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করতে হবে। ইট ডাজন্ট মিন কখনো আমাদের এরকম একটা মিসকনসেপশন তৈরি হয় যে নিউ ভোক্যাবস দ্যাট মিনস খুব বড় বড় ওয়ার্ডস। ওকে, প্রয়োজন নেই। একদম ইজি ওয়ার্ড, সেটা তোমার কাছে হয়তো আননোন হতেই পারে, আমার কাছে নোন হতে পারে, বা এমন কোনো ওয়ার্ড দ্যাট ইউ নো বাট আই ডোন্ট নো। সো সেই রেসপেক্টে সেই ওয়ার্ডটা কিন্তু আমি তুলে রাখবো এবং তার মিনিংসটা আমি দেখবো অবশ্যই। অ্যান্ড আই উড রাদার সাজেস্ট ইউ সাম ডিকশনারিজ লাইক Cambridge and Oxford's Advanced Learner Dictionary, or you can search through the Merriam-Webster. Okay, so these are some of the important sources to know the new vocabs, and it's very important and effective for your learning. Okay, look, come to the next, and the fourth part is talk to yourself. Look, my friend, you yourself is the best friend that we ever had. Okay, because there is no way to criticize yourself. You can express yourself by standing in front of the mirror. And while, just suppose you are in a journey, you are going from Calcutta to Delhi, and it's about 2 or 3 hours in the flight, and you are just narrating whatever feelings you have, whatever you are watching, and just like a storyteller, you are talking to yourself. But it doesn't mean that you will have to pronounce loudly. No, just try to do the same work in your brain, inside in your brain. Your brain should be in work. Okay, just making some new words, making some new sentences, that there are about 100 passengers on board, and beside me there is an old lady. And she is quite beautiful. I helped her, and she was talking to me for some time, and I was looking at a cabin crew. All this kind of the simple sentences you can make it inside in your brain while you are in travel, and while you are in the leisure time. That means that you are at your home. Just you are sitting inside your home, and you are passing some leisure time. Just try to think whatever you are watching, whatever you are doing. Okay, your every works should be in description and detail in your brain. It should be in work. And believe me, talking to yourself is the most fundamental resource to learn how to think English. It will develop yourself in English. It will bring you some new words, new vocabs, new sentences, and your words should be at your tongue, at your nail tips. And whenever you need some words, it will just come at your tongue, except your mother tongue. Okay, so I have already taught you about name of the objects, use the simple sentences, collect new vocabs, and talk to yourself. Look, all of these things, actually, if you can feel that you are actually covered with total English, except your mother tongue. Okay, you are covering. Come to the next one, that is number 5. Narrate your works. As I have already told in this case, talking to yourself and narrating your works. Right now, what I am doing? Yes, I'm teaching you, and what you are doing, you are actually watching me in the video, and you are learning, you are studying, and such a kind of works that whatever we are doing, whatever, it really doesn't mean that you should be in study. You are at your office and you are making a project, so you can memorize yourself that yes, I am making a project and it should be completed within an hour. I have to deliver the message to my boss. Okay, my colleagues are very cooperative in nature. So such a kind of the words, and you are describing itself. You are driving. Okay, while you are driving, and you can express yourself that the speed is about 40 km per hour, and the road is very clean and it's a very smooth journey. I am really enjoying the journey. So such a kind of the sentences is necessary for you to describe your works, whatever you are doing. And suppose you think that you are describing, so can you feel it that you are making sentences inside in your brain? You are making sentences unknowingly, okay, unconsciously, and your brain is developing English inside. Okay, you really don't need such a huge amount of grammar to learn English, because you are learning spoken English. You are not learning English as a language. Okay, come to the point in next one, that transform your schedule. Transform your schedule. What is that? Look, we all have our daily schedules, and even in every daily schedules, we all have some works that are related with our mother tongue. Just choose one particular work that you are going to do, and that should be in English. Suppose on the next day, that's like tomorrow, I am going to read an English newspaper rather than a Bengali newspaper. This is a simple work. This is a simple work. Okay, and on the next day, you may think yourself that I'm going to watch a movie, and that should be a Hollywood movie with subtitles, rather than watching any Bengali or Hindi movies. So such a kind of development you should come in mind. You should come inside in yourself to make a change in your schedules. Am I clear what I say? Whatever you are doing, your works should be transformed in English. Your works should be transformed except in your mother tongue. Okay, so you can watch that if it is the total 24 hours that you have, and you are in this position, and this is from morning to this is from night, morning to night, the whole journey in this 24 hours, we should think always in English, and believe me, if you can do this, if you can make this change inside in yourself, then this is the key to reach the success of thinking in English. This is the main key, changing. If I transport you from India to USA or UK, what will you do? Can you tell me what will you do? Because there is no person who is able to speak in Bengali or Hindi. You will rarely find a person. Okay, so if you need some food, if you need some help, what do? You will have to speak in English. You will have to learn, because it is mandatory for you. You know, there is no way of exception. There is no second way. That is why it will be very easy for you to learn English on that particular position. But what matters in here in India, that we have a second choice. We have another choice, that if I really don't know English, then I will pass the work in my mother tongue. It may be Bengali, English, Tamil, Telugu, etc. So don't give yourself the second chance. Okay, just give yourself the one and only chance, that is English. If you want to do the work, you will describe in English, you will have to narrate the work in English, you will have to communicate in English. So make yourself that it is mandatory for you. Okay, The next one that we have is 2 minutes before sleep. Okay, so what is the factor of the 2 minutes? Look, these 2 minutes can change your life. Can change your life. Because before we sleep, we may have about 5 to 10 minutes when we were lying on the bed and we were thinking for something else. Look, my friend, if a second pass over from our life, it's not going to come back. So utilize your time. Leave the 2 minutes in thinking whatever you had done in entire that particular day. Okay, from morning to before you get into sleep. Whatever you did, that I went to my college, I made some new friends, and then they were very beautiful, very fascinating. I passed some times and I did some wonderful works today. I communicated with a new teacher and he is very good in behavior. So such a kind of the new extraordinary kind of the things that whatever happened in your total life, whatever happened in your total day, try to memorize inside in your brain when you are lying on the bed. Believe me, it works because your brain will give you the signal, and when you are in sleep, then you may have a wonderful dream about that particular language. Because your brain still working inside it. Okay, so help your brain to think in English, because it's only you who can think, who can help yourself. Okay, the last one that we have is inspirational personality. So what is the inspirational personality? Inspirational personality, that means we may have some inspirational personalities in our life to whom we follow. We think they are the idols, they are our iota. Okay, that's like if you ask me the question, I can also give some of the names. That is, if in Hindi I follow a person as a motivational speaker, as a teacher, he is one of the greatest person. I really regard him, Khan sir. I think you all have known about the particular person, Khan sir, in Patna, Bihar. Okay, he also have as a YouTube channel, and he is wonderful, a fascinating person. I really feels very much motivated whenever I listen to him, and he is in Hindi. But if you think that you will have to follow a person, a motivational speaker or teacher in English, I have also another person, and she is Muniba Mazari. Okay, I'm sorry, Muniba Mazari. Actually, I follow her because she has some special abilities. If you can search her about in the Google, you will find her, and she is top 100 inspirational personalities in the world, and whatever she says, you just can't believe me, it stuck inside my brain. I follow her blindly, that whatever she is saying and what a great kind of struggle she faced in her life, it really motivates me, and I listen to her speech. So if you listen to such a person's speech in your life, it will give you two important developments. First of all, you will get motivated. Okay, so it will give you some motivations for your work, to fight against the odds, to fight against the problems. And the second, it will improve your spoken English, because you are learning in English, you are listening to her in English, and we have an inspiration from that person. That's why the words will stuck inside in our heart, inside in our brain. It will be definitely very easy to learn from them. Okay, even in a ceremony, she said a particular line, and really it was amazing. She said that the problems are not bigger. The problems are not bigger in our life. We ourselves are very little to handle them. Okay, so it is very much important that we shouldn't feel ourselves to be little or to be smaller than the problems. We will have to give some life to our life so that we can stand up against all of the problems. So you should follow an inspirational personality to whom you like most, and I wouldn't suggest anyone, but you should follow whatever you like. Okay, if he or she is an English person, or he or she delivers speeches in English, it will be very much easy for you. Okay, so in here, this is the end of the session, and I hope guys you all have learned a very wonderful lesson from this. And if you guys think this video is helpful for you, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends so that all of the persons in this world can have some fruitful results from this video. Thank you very much for watching the video. Have a good day.